Serio, Mamano Serio, Eya Seta Osei, Mama for Brother, Mamano Serio, Mamano Serio, Eya Seta Osei, Mama for Brother. Asem Yedika, Ninabeka, Miara, Heyo, Miara, Etume, Ninabeka, Miara, Heyo, Miara, Operate, Ninabeka, Miara, Heyo, Miara. Asemi pesini kwanya, Asemi yara, Asemi pesini kwanya, Ezinali pesini kwanya, Obenali pesini kwanya, Yara, Ayo, Yara, Asemi pesini kwanya, Asemi yara, Asemi pesini kwanya, Ezinali pesini kwanya, Obenali pesini kwanya, Anopensu ya magana fo nyina akwaba edeba asemi di kanso ewo ni 100.9 Wani tuya sese wote ahyensude wei na twagu saa na kyese wahu se ye ba betena se ye ba be ye amanyosem ene ye ba be ye esama ye de chichiro man esama betuma bo man Ghana aya na oman da bia meka se ye ni oman bia aka wei ho eduti se ye tena se ne ye bie ya no ne yakasa sama ese ye ka ne ye nsama betumi abo oman ne ma oman ne tumi akonkan ne aya beka ne ye nsama betumi di asumdwei etumi di abo oman ne mu na enkokoba se ye bekasa a ebetumi di oyene ede aba na so oman ne bo amiri umienu efa he na ye beko eduti ne ye si adwa intellectual discussions ene ye ba be ye esemu a emudo amanyosemu a na watwi mu asisi MPP press conference omo ye ya eye Sami Ewuku address ye NDC press conference a womo ye Elvis Free Ankra ene address ye Sanranso na nsama ye mampanyin dada otu franka edema NDC waka boshe ahodo a ode amaganafo ne running mate nso ahyebo ni bi ema ebekwa awo so abosome nan mobenya leave instead say nka moben kona abosome miensa no se NDC e ba ban mu a 10 million a projector a big push sana JDM watu didin enei infrastructural project funder osesa oba obepenode ato ho na etimi aboa na amoman no akonkan wenibiri nyina ye nsem bi anne ye bisi adwa Sami Ewuku press conference kan say JDM some kan ya dango dada dwen ti Ghana for ain't taking it serious and I'm say why you be paying okay so when so eti adenti they said this time Ghana for ebegina tum when nyina ye nsem bi anne anopai ye ba behwe ewo neat 100.9 dwumedi a ye to ni din say asem yidika na ansa na ye behwe discussions na se no we ye driver ni na wonimidia na wonti ase ewo eye insurance eye nsie chiba aye brano adwabafo ye bomaden akoye ede femfam ye cars ho ye kokokoye ema enei obetwei na se asebi towa se nsie chiba na ye insurance no ebetimi atwitwa ede agewo na ye ka insurance de a na wawinim se ade biara ewo ho na putupurumu ade ane sei ana putupurumu bibito na se sabere na wonya sika ensa mfa en restore ade ane back na wonya sika enfa nkonkoyo bibia ene de esefata ne se wo be invest ewo insurance mo etiane ye bedi komo e de afa insurance woni titiru eye motor insurance ye ka motor insurance enye motor ye tra so nwenwen o e je se insurance ye de fam ahyɛn ahodo a ɛnam yakwan so enti ene ye ba behwe ne ye di ho nkomo na wo so wonte ase a ɛwɔ insurance mu ɛdeɛ na ɛkyere wadwen aya na bi ka sɛ insurance ne kra okotwa ɛna ye twa ɛnu ti wo betwe asɛm to ne ka ne kra konya akwanhia a insurance companies no na wo mo ye frakadam wo mo sika ɛsɛ wo saka kra wo sanka ene ye wo bi owo nimdiye ɛwɔ ɛyɛ insurance mu na ɔne ɛyɛ Loyalty Insurance Company Limited ɛna ɛyɛ adwuma ɔyɛ head sales and marketing ɛwɔ ɛyɛ Loyalty Insurance Company Limited idin ɛne Rita Apia Rita ɛwɔ yɛn nkyɛn wɔ ha ne yɛne no ɛba bi di nkɔmɔ enti yiwa so wom na esem bi a wonte aseɛ ɛne asebisa bi a pɛsɛ obisa no wo de bɛfa ɛyɛ 0277 860644 0277 860644 Mami Fasadan Farmer Pius Bedu Bansen na womi obenewa womo ene bomi chidom technical producer and so the name Peter Square on in charge of the social media handles no make us a media na ye live ewo eye Facebook into ko ho ye live wo ho na o comment bia wo bia no na wo de ato ho asem bi bia no wo de beto like page no na wa share ko YouTube channel na despite media media na ye live ewo ho into bo made say and also what about you in better ho Saransom ena eye me engineers on duty atu agbona na jare na na boaje womo ena womo echinchi mefidie ne kama others and croma na in charge of the electricals omadaroma ena omo boama bibia edam yopo na me ameti adwom midin Agyemang Jerry Osei Agyemang nana yakona du na pamfo womo de fitiam nkomo ede brew Inti fitiamu komo de da mebe de bia. Nsiampa mu kwa bebisa na otwe ne babo ne de na yensam Paulo ena wo mo de ebre wo. Kwaso na tie yen ebra enaje bedwendwen nsam a ebeboa ye man Ghana hom. Rita Apia ye mo akwaba.
Mejo so Jerry mede enchia kese ensu free Loyalty Insurance Company ebre woni wapamfo nyina mesa achia etiefo ene omo mo hwen wo Facebook na mede asenso ewa akwanya wo ya menyen.
Yo ebombo ko de
Nyame adom, nyame kita yen.
Yede nyankopon ase. Na wo boy eye Loyalty Insurance Company Limited. Mo ye de
Pastor Loyalty Insurance Company Limited ye insurance company bia na say company bia NIC oye regulator no wama ye krata na license say yebetimi any public edidwa on general insurance make general insurance na it is a non-life insurance ye insure assets be say cars to say buildings it is say bia we wakra nyama aba na wo di insurance ebeto imports ni so say marine insurance either cargo or haul say bia aviation or airline bia pese and a private jet bia pese insure man and I say we contractor no nya contractors when your contract be na pese ma contractors or rigs all kinds of asset insurance enye life and insure it basically we are licensed by the NIC to underwrite general insurance
na Ghana for yenti as insurance mo my feasibility studies be
yeah feasibility studies need dey bebre Ghana for make us say majority of the population or more insurance na say because I say there's a general notion say insurance na me ba betia na menji claim na say but I mean the other few no more no motiase no they understand it and they won't go without insurance until we have the insuring public they never stay without insurance or I can assure you say bin year advance renewals a do a day by themselves call and then know the premium then they pay or the benefits of insurance yet there's that category or monthly insurance as here they have that with education sensitization I was say cost na de yetimi sensitize amount for no be ati as no more insurance so far so
e dey na be motivate you be say onye science ye chiba will be ho and specifically you be moto but generally no e dey na it say it me motivate you be say so
insurance there at the papa make us say good news say insurance wo hoi ade bia I to say ye nam hoi ye didiem ye nantiem bibia twencham ne ye mefa ne say risk atwa ye ho ahia wonam kra wutimi poli bibi timi be fa so nyama bebre timi si insurance timi so flat timi si wo ho dan bi krampo etimi bugu so enti no wonam ho a wonim ne ebesi wo chena ne the next minute ana we no eye se wo betimi diska kakra ato wo se ne be ya atwe nchen bi eto a beti insurance ne betimi aso wachi na ya pagya wasi baabi a na wo no se ne be ya ahohiahia bi a meto so abra wanimu nkogu ase bisa se bi a wo ho na bi a eje bi ato baabi na your property win insurance ebe shi ni re na ye ka say yentimi Ghana man no oman bi eni ho ebetimi akoso abra ebi amfa say je to obi business mu ye say eni aban kotie ebi a nsuo bi ato na flood atwi afa me fa ne say ba bi te say circle area na ohwe companies ankese ye wo we na omo so omudo mu ni insurance na aban na wo say ebe puti omo back oman ni begu aban ti mi nye we nyina nti wo obi ase wo ye ankrankre ana so wo ye company na ehia pa say wo de kakra ebetu baabi na ye friend sa ahohiahia ne ba ina so abeso wasne ne atimi apagya wasi wodadam hwento
aya na enipa bi ka se mo insurance companies no mu bi mu nyina mu bi obetwen se ebre ne so nipa na atoyire chembeto no na obaso ba bedi claims na akwakwa etwe mamenche afi no mbeka che okofa we bra na koye we na kofa we na Agyemang mwana aditi na tesa mo loyalty for sa na mote.
Okay Jerry me do ask for question way but ade a me person me dey to omo ayetifo nyina anim say insurance policy bia woni BBFN exclusions no ye ba motor insurance exclusions ni bi ni say ebi a wo wabeye insurance na wakoji fake license ana wo license akowu ana wakobro wanu maduboni bi na ade akwatena we stay echi na wakọ ha amanfo wakọkun ebinim epromo insurance inchia because how can you sit behind your steer say we need license cry you are not authorized the law o share motor insurance law 2004 spells out say we need license you can't even drive until we need license no wakọ drive and now wakọ girl boys bi wakọ fake license now they drive it prohibits it and insurance and so everyone against such act until we confess our claim we buy into ya say be our car and you was all the load e be am fancy rocks now they would ya load rocks no why you overloading na kai akwa say obi we into ya because when you took car for the purpose for which it was built and na say be wakọ no mensa wakọ no maduboni bi no abro pram no akofa claim aba wakotwa fa amanfo so de buy no yentu ya nti no eno na ya we nyina so nyese ya disio ya tro ni nyina o policy nim say we mu na menye na so okoye na se ba
mo tro ma amanfo no hu
ye tro ma amanfo no hu ena ye san tie bibi sa Jerry obi wo ho a wanya accident woni ka afoforo ono an report ma police ono so a on notify insurance company no akotena se 8 months bi adru no about say I mean claim police for crampo so mom ntro police report about they were not notified to come to the scene. What do you want them to do? Enti we so when accident one notify insurance company wonso a wan fa nipa na afoforo na oni nya ase wan fa ne hwe wo se wa ba yentua when your friend stage what stage na wo pese wo de beye we nti bibi say no na ya yentua nti no enye say bia insurance companies entua ye tro ni nyina ne achechuo mo ba isimi nya ntobo ase ne achechuo mo say we menye wo ye say ya say ni say na afi de wasumadwo.
Okay, good. Now, yanko motor insurance ya wokan. Ekase motor insurance e dey be ya.
Pacho motor insurance ye chi ban bi a ye running for cars aban any NIC ama ho kwan say ye mo asi chi ban. For instance, ye ti motor insurance ni ye say bi a cars, motor vehicles and nam ya kwantin pon so trucks, tankers anyway. Nansia na NIC e dey buy say mema ye nye Okada insurance, mema ye nye pragiane sa cars na ebeba no but other than that no nenke ye mom because some also use public roads nti ye ka motor insurance insurance ye ma cars na say meka say cars nam kwanten pon
so bia say nipa no de ye adwuma ana say yankora bi di a ode nam kwanten pon no so sa na tie
me pa so an
na eno ne gumu ahodo
mpasho an eguma hodo
ibi ni say
ye wo nenka ye Ford ye na so ba ko bi wo ho a eno no ema limited cover ye friend no at only cover nti eno ye nshada bukọ uba general market ni so a ye nsro but ni edi kan na eno no so ma a wider cover kakra na ye third party eno so is compulsory somehow compulsory say at least won't mean to insurance be a third party na so auto nti your third party only any your third party fire and theft any your comprehensive Now, some man, not third party only, no. A legal liability towards road users. Other third parties, if I say be insurance, insurance company, you be who first party. Why would the contract neighbor say me mama insurance no? We a second party. You know, who any or more monama quantum ponso you be from road users. And no more bet now come, no me third party no. So what responsibility was a with me say wonko pro obi, wonko kum obi, wonko say obi ade no. We get third party na amount sa cover no for third party property damage. And I san cover bodily injuries, any death, say be our car no kotwa for amount for so ekun and no ne cover. Now, you call the next one now, which is third party fire and theft now. And no protect against property damage. Any your friend is saying bodily injuries, any death no. As I extended to fire, say beer where you a jebia to baby, send on in circle as me see a jato feeling. Among for cars, if you are Nina Koshi, and you say no third party fire and theft now. A beck cover fire no. And I say a boama say beer from 42 be a so now car packisi baby, no be a day key be a betuko. And also third party fire, fire and theft, and no cover theft and then fire. Now, if you are no so near call comprehensive and no ma wider coverage, and only dear a cover one car no. Any a beer say routes BSC baby. Na say malicious damage and na say flood say beer in suwa park o car o fie na be a flood zone and na flood BSC na nsuo na ba aka ma be say bibi e won bia no comprehensive ne cover way na san cover fire and theft na san cover bodily injuries property damage any bibia it's comprehensive na you pay mu ankasa eno no your hima and the wider cover I cover one kasa o car ni to car ni obi e de ekonya accident say ye right o car ni off ni atofo for amount and na say ye ma scar for repairs and na ye engineer repair amount ni na eno no cover ni na se na be ya ubenya asumdwe but third party no any third party fire and theft no eno dey cover one kasa o car no it will car no common said then now what third party a one kasa na
obako ye wade na mom nipa na wodi pra no ana ajapade bi akose no eno na mo insurance companies mo behwe na maye
mpacho anjeri
okay good adorafo no motie ne yio motie ne yie papa na asebisa bi wo ha mama wa bisa na ye hwe eye the motor insurance ti ye ne retapia or ye head sales and marketing ewo ye loyalty insurance company limited eti ye ka motor insurance e compulsory e your share
Jerry enye shesa because yen efa yen laws ni from British for ne ho na Britain so omo laws na mo kire say nipa ni betimi akoje sika te say bia e Ghana ha say no utimi ja 200,000 Ghana cedis ema Asia which is accountant general won enye by force or be insurance but nipa ahin na what on the car no betimi akoje sa 200,000 na ma Asia say aturenchem to me na mo de no assettle. It doesn't make economic sense for you to leave that money sitting with AJ.
Yeah.
It's in a manner because on mine no responsibility or more ensure say obi nam ne baby or nam ne kwan ho na oto okay mu no unko kuni nko pra no enu nti na manner yon hye say at least woni hye kra no ye third party no ne tu ya premium kakra se ne be ya amanfo be protected. It's no make us in a way na yon hye.
Yo sure because obetwe aya na eye nipa bi adwen say adi oje kra onu nya kwanhia na wa twa insurance twe safo no mo za adwen na de na be ka tro
me pa show insurance aye pu tete no ne obibi a ye friend say can I say no more ade bi a as obi a contributing kakran enti asem tu obi a na ye friend say ye bi di aboade ane ho aka no na sa na insurance so akoye enti no ebi a obetimi atua ne nsa wonje hwe na so na amafo make claims a yetua daily a Jerry metimi aka show say yeti hey every day records ne statistics show say accident is on the average 68 accidents na si wo country as Ghana has say na nipa asebi o mangu kra bi wa 8 10 and also on the average o accident si de bia se car se nam ni moto ni de bia accident nko a enti so wo wanya wo contribute kra na wanya claim amanfo sebi o amanfo owu are ho papa amanfo owu amanfo opra ukọ hospital se binum nan omujonku ebinum kra che se ehu ye pa enti no se wo wanje na ochina obi ni ochina bi ebetimi ato ni ya settle no wani age enti amanfo age claim pa
amanfo age claim ɛdeɛ na ɛbɛma sɛ de na wokɔ exclusions no yɛnsi so dua yie ɛdeɛ na ɛbɛma obi ɛbɛba sɛ ɔbɛyɛ motor insurance especially with the loyalty insurance company limited na bibi ato ne na mo ntuyama
okay ebi na make
na kwan bɛn so na amofa so
okay no just like I mentioned no we share 2004 at wo say nka wunya accident apart from say bia utu efie na abo gate your own damage no so woni a shen foforo hia na munya accident quickly any was some settle to send ya ehun so ma mintu ama me fault e was some report to police station it in come report to police station na police for so investigate so mu investigate na my an independent report say ampa omuye investigation we in a free inform so we na any say no mo dia bane ai ba se ko ba se munya accident wa me report wa ko report ama police for no what na hwa 6 months 7 months na dey about menya accident nipa ne kra me ni nyae minim ne phone number men kai ni way it's now you don't give us the opportunity to even investigate and come out say bia ampo akwenye bia anansi story bi no obeka kire because amafo timi yanya mapa
but do you trace it yeah dia wo kana bo ho bia nipa na no konya accident no nipa no your friend is saying we film so ho ono kwa so na te ne kai mo nipa na film eti sa brand information ben no betimi ehia ode beba mo makache na mahwe ehu se eye jani
me pa show police reports no like I mentioned especially obi afiri mu no ono so ye de hye o da abusuam o se na abusuafo nso di akire eti na so wo di police station
na police for no ye eti aya momo base mo we no wo eye police report na
me pa show an na ya yenso etimi fa external investigator no so asan aboa there are some claims bi wo ho a police reports no aba no with me san ye further investigation no wait maybe external investigator bi no afa no so akoduaduem no aye nti e ba na hu bibia na dem fan a no watua so ase ne se nyese ne sade a na chese baby
e aya na chere dodo wo mo sa na ti
jeri ya enche kra ye hompo de enche ba ku sei over loyalty insurance
obi anya kwanhia 3 years one still ne claims in my
debi ebi si da ewe ye ho se bibi sa beba na bia issues bi wom ana se bia nipa no nyama e wo se ode ba no embe yi but uba ye ho a wunya ba ya ye hwehwe ma thinking ka because ukra no ebi a wepra adwuma e wo se wo ye no we yi ahwero ana se bia wuntimi nko adwuma sa ye sympathize ukra mpo for sa yi atorenchem ya atu e ba ne se ne san atwuma ma ne chesa ye ho ye ntwum sa uba ya
agide so aboso mesen
oh enya bosomi mpo Jerry 24 hours yetimi ye claims
genuinely say bibia
genuinely o police report them na claims I say no say no wa ba na bia wanya claim e bia 1000 cedis 2000 4000 claim ma no crampo no obi office obi atimi ye ma yetua ne within some few minutes and as mechanics acha 1 hour ya hwe bibia mu ya verify bibia na edu sika ma obi an kasa atorenchem ba ba eni wo se sa mmre na wo no ade aka wani no yesan ma wani bre wo ho sa debi yenye ne sa
na yeka to yirancham ni si na eye ono no ye dia oil insurance one friends
insured and a policy holder
oh yes policy holder no we free mo a ede na aya mo ye
me pa sure say policy holder na free ma your compensation e de be ma na busuafo so on na ye breadwinner so bi o ye busuanity o yere ne ma na o kunu ne ma ye be hwe ni mfi a wadie enti no a whole lot e ba ni mfi a wadie ne ma horo a owo omu school kom ni we na ye friend ni sen adwuma ben na no oye enti ye hwe ni na na ye de generate compensation no se bi a obi wo ho na bi a ni mfi ne kosoro na bi akasam years no be pension na ne mba nyini a eno no wone de obi ye bi ababuna na oye abrantie bi a wutimu se afi no wa sha abrabo ase a nje se wutimu se ono so ne de ne be different because ono babunu afi na owo mfie won nanim e wo se bi ode ye adwuma hwe na busuafo enti obefiri mu sa na wo se ye hwe ne etimi compensate ni ye ema bibia ye we enti no it depends on enipa ne age na adwuma a oye ene na busua senate so ni bakra so a eno so wo kakra
eno no hwan na obetumi di akire information ben na ya moje na hwan eno obetumi di akire bra na policy holder na wafiri
mpa sure say policy holder na free ma anya ko police station ya police for area mo report na bi o maka say bia one Mr. so and so and one Mrs. and Miss so and so no ka nim say ni say ebusuafo so abe confirm o ma be hwe body no ma confirm no omo e bia say bia death certificate any saa nyama ne yɛbɛgye ne nyinaa ne yɛde ayɛ sɛ na ɛbɛyɛ a akyire obi foforɔ nso ntimi nkosi yɛ no nka sɛ n'abusua n'abusua ni ana na de hyɛ ne free nti ebe make sure sɛ abusuafoɔ no de bibia a ɛfɛ nipa no aba na yɛtimi a regularize bibia na yɛtimi de compensation ama n'abusuafoɔ no.
Okay, good. Say aya mo insurance companies no grabber for no mostly no ebi ewo issue ne titiri we ye premium a esese wo mutua premium no benchmark bi wo ho ana etesen na etie kire mu kakra ma premium a eso otua afi bia na bosumi bia na bosumi miensa bia etesen.
Okay, premiums no enu ye tariffs are free regulator no ho nti insurance company by themselves no nka say maju say NIC my guidelines say for motor insurance a third party amunji say nti we need to go accordingly, we need to adhere to the directives na beba ni na nti no ye obi bia o mama yen flexibility say ye will no claim discounts and ye will fleet discounts say bia ye will amount for just like you mentioned earlier obi wo ho a why insurance claim back cramp on J. We say nipa na for some years no we enjoy no claim discounts. Any what encriphobia so or no nya back no e be a juma e be so individual about 5 or more cars. We say nipa na so work hard do na enim say won't me e be a won use car ni na at the same time no. Your more fleet discounts. And you know premiums na nkasa de NIC na deba and it should be the same across board with all insurance companies. However, say ebi a why year for some years now only claim you qualify for no claim discounts. And I friend is saying work in the numbers now. And also no ubenya fleet discounts no. Now about loyalty insurance crampo dia ya man na de. Wo tua premium no. Na yen ya nanu ya launch digital promo. Digital promo no earlier na ye running fuel coupons. Ewo ye motor insurance say auto insurance policy na motor insurance policy na e be ma coupons e bia konekobu. Sisi anyama na digital say it will come in the form of a digital coupon which can be converted into momo and as airtime for your use. Into no water on the cran near some ma wache de doso pro bebre we na ma ni je nko a na aba. Na nya no nko a wo. Wow, yes our intermediaries say BA agents ni brokers. O ka say we the one ba direct. Na wo agent ni meye ma wa. Agent ni so beye ma wa no so ya ma na chede ni bi.
Ayamu use brokers. Ayamu use brokers na na mo mpekra. Kakra mo betu ama brokers ni.
There be per the insurance loss no intermediary they deserve their hard work. They also would be compensated or more some way. It's brokers need their pay. Yenya the direct I pay. Yenya brokers in so I pay. Yenya brokers ni na ye juma. One case only be juma kwa na be my business. Why not? Ye bet ya. Commissions kakran.
Me we broker insurance ni bi. Company ni bi. Your friend boy IT and associate.
Oh okay.
Why it and associate? My auntie, the managing director.
Oh, okay. Mrs. Che.
Me direct auntie pa no.
Wow, Mrs. Che.
Me papa nuaba.
In fact, she was the first woman to chatter.
Yeah.
She's made her name.
Yeah. Mrs. Che. The whole Ghana ne Africa hakra just say yaka insurance woman insurance money me dey pa just say Omboni dimpa. Nidia hata baby and then we all look up to her. We go to her for advice. She gives businesses and all that. Yes. Greetings to Mrs. Shea, baby. I will be. Okay, good. Now, tell us more about insurance loyalty insurance company limited. Norma Benamo, brothers Benamo.
Pacho Loyalty Insurance Company Limited, Ghanaian owned. Owners none airframes. Honest no Reverend Kwaku Frimpong.
Oh okay. Frames frames or
frames the head office ni kwa mile 7.
Oh we baby am be away for.
Be away no.
Oh okay mehu metwa mama me kra no trigger me mama na me say okay mehu. All right.
Na ya underwriting motor insurance. Yes I underwriting the other class it say be a fire general accident say be a say I say yeah way employees e wa hanyina o say yeah bibi say workmen's compensation emamo say be ya obe pra and a group personal accident won na mo baby and group personal accident wa there 24 hours na mo building say na be at yenchen be say flood and I say fire bi and a collapse bi eye way ya you know yeah for fire for buildings your content say be a obi me vandalize her ebi anam fan say bia obi aba studio kra no oye adu or kasa na bia amanfo de kikikiki security entimi an contain a wo ha ne abe vandalize mo nyama nyina no say mo betimi aye from content e wa ha say nyina na my for employees no ye kan e san so ani ye sen ko ba bi to say bia contractors a wo betimi aye you construction or risk and contractors or risk for your assets ne electronic or risk you know yes I marine to say that me can earlier no marine cover for the marine hull ship na kasa any way onyama no which is the cargo no and also we so aye bi say bonds say bi customs removal bonds we dey nyama ba we dey akọ warehouse we na we charge kakran no all type of bonds bid bonds performance bonds and then re-exportation say bia wakra nyama bedu Ghana hana west re-export akọ neighboring countries no and also no bond bia and also and apart from bonds ni nyama ya making ubetimi about say okay me kra me money insurance say bia institutions be say banks and I say has say mo cashiers ni mo we mo fidelity guarantee amom say bi obi mewie scan ni bi and I say mo from safe scale wom goods in transit say bia Guinness Ghana omo products aye dey ko bi atamale takrade ni we obe goods in transit say na be ya so yenchem bi si wo kwan so a you will nyama na ebe say no you betimi etua into no your wider coverage starting with make say general liability the motor insurance the bonds
moja life insurance no me ade say funeral bi a wo baby person we man am education policies bi no me ade
mpacho there be there na life
okay
general assets
general assets okay good
and so we are individual so betimi aye personal accident cover amount one kasa motor insurance betimi aye na wo fie so a betimi abe insure fie no woni fie kra na wo han a wo content na e wo fie
ho no
yes aye na yes one another compulsory insurance be your friend compulsory fire insurance for public places people come there to do business so any public place that people walk out and then come in to do business no you have a liability as the be a holder say be a behind shop you have a responsibility to get some policy and I say owner of the shops no more responsibility somewhere say be ya obi mba mo premises na bi o mepra bibia meto no
okay all right good ma driver for no emre mo kakra na ye ka driver ni a je say wo ye car owner say wo drive on the commercial vehicles no yen hwe bia na asem bisa bi wo ho a obi ebebi samwa 0302243540 0302257902 we eye motor insurance eye insurance eye ewa ya sen no ho so adia say nti ye ne eye reta apia or ye head sales and marketing loyalty insurance company limited eti asimbisa bi wo ho na say opese ubisa na ubitimi afre na webisa ansa na waso nti ye fa few calls bi na asimbisa bi wo ho a na webisa na ansa ye ne no awie accommodate piles for motor so na ye nko okay be mo ache Bema yetio.
Yeah. Me that's na Juma pa won we.
That's.
Na de me ka anape me tie dia me nua ba no ka no. That's na Juma pa no so boy. Be insurance no me pese me mbisa o cho commercial comprehensive say na commercial e wo bibi say commercial comprehensive. And na pese me ntia say
all right. Okay. Bebacho when ya anyway okay. Mami fa next one into Bebacho bache.
Nyame asumige
enka so yetio.
Yo me das bebe. Insurance ye di kire. Ba me pese me mami ni se. Omodi ne be yetew. Se nikita ka, me se me kwa kanya sambia. Enko ka fa se mi a me nyi siga me sanka fa lawyer sembra. Na dia se mu won se menya insurance no asa na me saka na manuasi me da so bebre
Okay say ade no so ade hu hia pa because normally we ho bia na ankanya lawyers ba no bedwe bia na lawyers abem nim say bibi sa wo ho a ma me bi sa me fa we so me ba to mache tio
Bajai
yes sir
Bajai mache
bejo so yenko
mi tia we for na pilot ho a tia no ma me na wo mi obno wan so ho a tia no ma me ka che ma me na o ye insurance me say me paniche obegbi asama ho ka no me ye transport owner me ready say aka ma kuma ko insurance company are making your body because
what the member for now? What the member for now? What the also?
Now, near Copa, and say, me can't me acquire insurance, no. Me but VIP bus is taking me past 55. Me comprehensive. Me on the side Range Rover comprehensive. Me tipper truck comprehensive. Me JY go comprehensive. And I didn't know me acquire value. And no value car no more say. Me way you know. I'm me acquire value no car near 4.2 million Ghana cedi. And me comprehensive no that forecast na me an instant. Now you know say a year time. I'm renewing.
It's about the tougher.
They can't even out to them this year. Me open me that day now. I'm a friend. Me police is one of friend. I can't tell say problem say that you are friends so. Me I got me to come at 2 o'clock.
Okay.
Because we are friends so me. Why not for the police for? I'm on the side documents. You know we taking in and I'm the bear. Insurance so me mom would deal for this. Madam. Let me know what say. Since 2017, second now me bought this free bank I'm the toy, you know. Media me okay, me peka. All the time because you are. No money, mon top me can need man. Se muko nyaka no. 5 to the kilometer. Time 1 year time. Time no. Enya tell to net be a deficiency about 350,000 Ghana cedi me okay back. Okay. Can man tell you how much say? Okay, come over to net piano. I'm about you can make me tell 1.
All right. Okay. What's about Bisana saying, Alex?
That's someone you understand. Maybe I'm out my buying side insurance, private insurance company. Namu can you learn and crack? Now I'm buying giving no fun.
Okay. All right. Mate, Asem. Enti kwano ya beje inchiremo de afro bia ono no the challenge of am nti no kan sa. Mate.
Mejo so mark na pomo.
Boko yetio.
Money Agyemang power, and I'm saying, I'm going to Mike, but I'm pretty official, my minister, crash. Oh, for your insurance now. Baby, I'm going insurance. Well, Mamma, family lawyer, Memo. Me and Mr. Hoye, I bet a good time I will for this council. No more for far lawyer black for yesterday. I want to woman to me, a home cacama, because no, we are no lawyer.
Okay, but a bear one was insurance company be catch us a for lawyer brand sana one claims and then answer insurance company and your papa no crane because entesa yo better say it's a senti as when we na ni pen mama fa last one and match
Mejo so Mike
yetio nana
Mike mama mo abaso Distinct Regional Secretary the Kwadi Bechian Mike the minia na say be kind sa pepepe no mo didi yen a bank wodu nsa osika akoto ho na wunya bi wuko yibidi a ukwa ebe ka chose system na sa so na insurance for sa so no mo didi yen omo be omo be kan de atro but when your problem na wukọ akwa discan na omo toto papa so atro na Mike question person bi bisa me ma me say me ye wedani a me je adwuma bitwa insurance nti se me machines bi a me de adwuma no ebi twa me ha let me pira me won ho akwanya so me insurance kokko discan.
Okay mate obeyiwa no reta wunya okay that's it yo better so bibia ofre bia ya das ya branding nti ya de besi hands and reta owu Ghana for no be consent so
me pa show concerns no ya funny na but some of them no because me share danya in depth detail no it may just be a bia BBS no na wabe can send na wakani unless we hear from the other side I am Kobo insurance company nisu edi anke bia ke bedi chairman me nwan kakra but I just want to just say to everybody say we don't yen can't just say for lawyer brands and your claim ye crampo insurance companies no ya na ye lawyers bebre say lawyers ne ba no be san legal fee o me di akire keke I was etua enti wan kasa ba asan krankran ni crampo a etimi ye na etua on tentem maako enti anu mpo de enu no ya de a me nwanwa kakra say otimi kan say ye say on kofa lawyer mbra na eba nyo oka BCC a say onu ye word ani we word ani a say na wo ye adwuma kra open space no we compulsory man say you bet me insurance now machine e koti ja ne kohye amanfo we ya open space no fit afo nyina e wo se baby a open space amoye amanfo ka ho adwuma e wo se moye dem moye insurance obi ka e be hye wo fit amu wa insurance entua e wo se wa wo waji ka no is in your custody e wo se at the time my workshop no wo ye insurance to cover the shop any amanfo properties a wo ji aye ho adwuma enti whether for fit afo mu nyina e wo se mutimi ye insurance open space enye dan ko a moye because maji amanfo ejapade abesi open space amoye ho adwuma enti woye so wo pese bibi twa na etu a ene ade so woye personal accident enti where say personal accident no bibi twa wo in the course of your work na ye betua ba wa anye sa policy na e bia waka say e bia why e bia motor insurance eno eni motor boy ebra enti nye enti mi metua enti obeti ono where the ni behia personal accident say bia opra
won adwuma ma obeti mi aba bejibi.
And Mesaka says it's just unfortunate say ye call ya ye nya free ye nkola baako ya oso wa for cars and the cars ko shi ye ya akọ up and down we see police for bam e dey ba asem na
court nyina court ma just won some na there and later and you provide my details because
yes
me preview to say seminar all kind
yes a court rule ya na final
court ma court the car say wo mon kwhwe tank wo mon kon ne company no enka no woman tenase na woman hwen ka asam na say ko na mentem ho ase bi no mene ni ade bi because babam sika na insurance company so omutu ya no no se anya se sika no e na so omutu ya na oka bibi say na no bia my comprehensive for so many years ka no bibi anto na dru baby na ka na tori enchama to no na omubetu maka say that time na tori enchama to no ka na depreciate
and depreciate we say car bia or year of manufacture it will year of manufacture then fan say car ya in 2020 it is new and only a slightly new depreciation in car say bia car ya bia 1998 so when no wo pakisi wakra na depreciate I say car ye new a we year free showroom afa kwan so it depreciation no ye calculate e binum ye no yearly e binum ye no 3 years and all depending on the use of the car. It's no depreciation in there.
It's I don't say money premium also to any depreciate ana.
It's in every year be the papa mu also depreciate wo value of the car because anya den who actually yancham to na be ya better depreciation. So you can reduce the value of the car say may depreciate by be 5% or 10%. So that you pay the premium
according to
yes because depreciation in there and now obi so busa about we you also one dey open te wana
also mo ye ni te
ni te we be bia ba on papers no documents e also ye wa feel bibia de dem wano tell ye nya okone bra I didn't know say ye also ni elusive because any dey claim ye betu anti say betu a eni wo say ye twum tan ma obufu because who are Kenyan so betting media ko baby. Okay.
All right.
And now obi so busa about commercial comprehensive no e bi na to say bia obi I want you baby. Na say car hailing services it is a Bolt, Taxify ni yang no commercial comprehensive. E bi no so taxi, why taxi comprehensive and no so commercial comprehensive yeah. But yeah we don't underwrite commercial trust to say you need to according to no yenye but other insurance companies no so you me comprehensive also
okay all right
it's me about Uber or Bolt or way all the hailing services
okay good now at the end of the chatto at the amanye fa a loyalty insurance company
okay make us say loyalty insurance company a fast growing insurance company I mean we are just picking up ye nyimpa ye ade na ye tie feedback ni ye nkase ye cat and stones nya ebe ya na ebe ye tie feedback ni working on ourselves daily and then eba ye policies na oba ye hye mu kire obibi a kire so a ye boa na ye so ye obi anya say bia obeti a premium na na ye ja ho ni akoda ebewu a ni afro say na ebewu ye ho a intermittently ye fro say kosen nyama te sen and apart from that no when you claim no ye no praying client say the obi kind tew na ye tuama bibia pepepe wo san tokra wa so motor insurance policy no ye san che wa che de do so puo na wo broker so na bi a agent o mo so ye che o ma che de do so puo instantly on your phone and I then so no mesa fa akwanya we so aka che general public ne say insurance there motor insurance so ne bo onye de nkra ebi mu tua 210 for third party ebi mu tua 270 ebi mu tua 327 ni na no hwe daily ebi we 1 cedi na wo tua 2 cedis ne bo onye den kra but opemu na kasa na ye comprehensive no nti obia momodin so oya obe comprehensive no ni etimi akava no ni akava ni ye na wada wonya asumdue se na be ya ne ho beto no
okay ya beda se na
your office in so mile 7 yes na obakun East Legon
okay
ye obakun so wo tema na obaka so anso aye obi o dan so man so ebi wo ho nti na ya amombra na munye medija
number bi obi betimi afa na
bibia nti se etiefo betimi afa number we ya bibi hye wo so a wo de frɛ nebusa na obeye insurance so ebe boa ne aya ma number ne is 0243 869 820 0243 869 820 ofra ye bejo so fefefe ne enu wa ye adwuma utimi kọ yen website loyaltyinsuranceGH.com obetimi aba all the social media handles ne so obehu yen ho enti ye be share mombra ne enye adwuma bibi chi wo so aba ne yen hyehyɛ mu nkyerɛ
Retapia ena no pay yeda se oba beka yo
me da se magjerry
yene eye Retapia your head sales and marketing the Loyalty Insurance Company Limited na de yedi nkomodi afa eye nsiachi ba eye insurance motor insurance titiri say insurance eye edefa ya hyen ho ye de abro na fe ye ba betena se abedwafa na krado ene woma me no ma bedi dwuma no eye Delali Sawakpo oye member of the NDC National Communication Team oba ha Sarah enso na eye the national chairman the UPP Kenneth Nana Kwame Asamoah ono so oba ha ena eye Western Regional Coordinator the ma eye Zongo Zongo Youth Patriot Zongo Youth Patriot eye Prince Ishmael Dima ono so ewa ha oye member of the MPP National Communication Team ye be kaja gum amanya sem no ye sha se ya no ye kaja gum na ansa na no ti we ma meba UPP Kenneth Nana
ya no me bibribe ye nya ko fatu yeso etu esi be mabo okunkunim ko fa ejina ne so akwara paadi kokwe hu ededa mana ekire no ye ne adehyiamra kroma dansidifo mehwe kasem kira awanwade esu mu apai mo hire nya kwa pie awanwasem nie we die bi si pen ye ne Neat FM ya mamwa kwa
Utie oha echi ponkno Neat FM
Efiura me mwachi o Efiura Yeson
machi o Efiura mechia wonye so
Hey Ewura enfase ma mesu wati e ba force sechia me mo yem no
won so pepe
Hey oh wafi we die me pese oni Efiura bekon Efiura we die ye kwa sori abo Ewura de mo kwa sori ye pompaye Ewura de ka soro ho a wati e be se wo ba hwa wa kraba kumpo wunya onipa da se nitimi koto this way chocolate drink no ne yire ne ma edi nsu ehia twabia nom anopa no wi a wasade bia hye fridge mu wo mako school pon a wasan ba be yia nom enu mpore se ne nka ne twaso mu pa ende erekore ne fie wura beti ha anopa diu ewia diu enumre dia mo no makodeu mo mame na mu wi a ma soro akotra so ndem se ye kosum ya
Mesi na dia ya late nso me yanke kabinche Efiura ya wi ayakosere bɔfate ke Efiura wuti fia se light bi no water bi ba wuntua bi wo boa se sika na fa koto this way chocolate drink na ba nom
na hwɛ me catch you play fa said this way chocolate drink no metumi ato bi pa na so na me de so mo ahwe wate e de me hia ne nsuohie na nsuohie so me ntoi se me bufu a betumi ato bag mu a wate yeah Efiura we nko ade ma abunfu e ko to me
Efiura fi de ya bro ma abunfu bi
munyam sumponie na mo ba ya trimodefo
FDA anhwɛ sɛ adwade nkratoe mu agye atom sɛ ɛyɛ
What's cool, fresh and trendy with a new look Makes you feel real good, that refreshing vibe Satisfies you right just the way you like Do you know? Ain't gotta do it alone Specialized makes you glow Anytime, anywhere Specialized feel different Feel different. Think special. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA. Needs FM.
Jamagana fo nyina kwa ba e de ba need 100 points na bedwafo no aye krado de lale se wokpo e wa ha na Prince Ishmodima me follow protocol. Prince memo achi eti say
Onyame Joso.
okay. And eye Kenneth Nana Kwame Asamoah or the national chairman of the UPP. Prince Ishmodima so the Western Regional Coordinator the Mazongo Youth Patriots MPP winger womo Shebo Juma the MPP. I was a member of the National Communication Team, National Chairman of the UPP, United Progressive Party. Nana Kenneth Nana Kwame Asamoah. Nana,
Jerry, Nami Adomboko.
Okay, good. Delali Sawako, a member of the NDC, womo National Communication Team. Delali,
Jerry, maybe I go.
Nami Adomboko, or the chairman. Na, and then some of your babeshe. And some of your man Penyenda do 2 franc at the NDC waka. And somebody there, Wakado Dona, the Yenji Beer. $10 million project. And they waka was a $10 billion project infrastructural a year fund that come once said the big push. I say Sika we say Ghana for to abamani bima oba obeshe say or the bay infrastructure netimi create enyuma diama Ghana mebunu dodo na iti ene yebehwe ne yaka ho asem samia wuku kwa ye press conference na papa die na okay Ghana for and some okani nyina no nyensem a obetimi aye because waka bi pen ana waye bi pen ye nyina ne yenim the Hope City womo de asoso ekobo form sabere no ankrankra ne aban no yeso mbeka bom na womo esi the Hope City and also the same amount and omutwa de to so eba ne sen na ne womo ntimi anya obeka bibi foforo we yensem a eno so ababetodwa enti yebehwe na sa $10 billion infrastructural plan no yebisa is it feasible that the Asami Wuku Canon so asechere as well saying yebabedi unkomo electoral commission the figures about to abonting are provisional figures number of nkrofo ayomatimachuro mudin then no and NDC for say womu nyi figures ni because womu keka womu di okura womu si ani a na akwakọ ibibia we ni sema kodo a yebabehwe no and no pay with it 100.9 Mama cha sempa mfiri osudima esema eni ababeto ho ayi discussing
Onua me chewa no pai echia ya tifo nyina na me colleagues amote me chia Delali na yenia chairman UPP chairman of UPP I say a few days ago on the 13th of this month national organizer a press conference. In fact, that symbolizes the MPP in a part that Mahama, and as a candidate Mahama, a 10 billion big push project. You know, it's something ABBA. I think say oka onye nti ono national organizer no onjintum and that is the position of the party, and we all agree with it. Or can we there are records and I say ye wo krata bibria echere say Mahama kan sema and I say candidate Mahama sisia or kan sema onye san say maybe betwemu in 2013 on in adamfo Roland Agambire eke kan Hope City project e ma ne de pomakra ko bo ho say opese oye project no nanso ni nyina echi no Ghana fo ahwohwe no knowing say as I say kra na ye de be project no kra no eni ho inti no na ekoye se mfuturo bi na otugu Ghana for anim na we so baye no ye dwen ho ehu se papa yi oka asema wonye apart from se onye kra no oye nso a ne obeye no onfa buo emmasika brofo kasa me be kasa value for money is not there ya ho project bebre a why say why inflate and I say ommasika no bro so and later he calls for auditing and you know omunji scano and it doesn't even come. You don't have evidences. Example is that this smart is Metro Mass branding.
But they refunded the money.
As we sit here, you can't say they refunded everything. Some at a point was refunded, and I can't give you. I don't know whether Delali has those documents to say that they refunded everything. And you look at it, that is not only Smarties. I can give you a lot of evidences. DVLA inflate contract with PhotoX from 3.6 million to 9.9 million. This is over 300% increment. These are evidences, veritable evidences that are available for Ghanaians. We are Ghanaian. When you put these things in the ordinary internet, it is there. It is ene wasan jina ho because ope president ID. Now I say or the 10 billion big push eba. Onua say we are Ghanaian na wutia. Also who say president Mahama oka onye. Okanso na ne obeye so no onfa buo emmasika no. Che say otimi ma inflation ekosoro se na ebe ya ne ebeboro so no na omo de abre no. Odwen ono nko ano ho. That is what ne yehunu no. Odwen ono nko ano ho. Say inflation no kosoro na say project no cost of project no e boro so a say sika na ebeka no omo de bre no. And we have seen it. Evidence ebi na mabo no.
What more the Breno as a president or what?
Yes,
I mean,
say on the year superintendent, on the supervisor, you are the president of the country, and a project koso. Metro Mass smart
evidence be na we say what more Sikado Bros one more the comma president.
Me pacho smarties no. One can say the balance and I say the exceeded money no Fambra. Who is in charge? The president says it.
Julius Debran at that time and all that not your chief of staff.
Not your chief to who?
Yeah.
To who?
To the president, chief of staff.
Exactly. Yes. And he directs him. He is the chief of staff to the president. Into Oya, they won't mean because Mahama Nimo. Even ordinary communications director for the party currently, who Mahama is leading, Mahama and the leading party. No. But say ayeti hayeka say Sami Jemfibe Kasawa Honoma. He's speaking for the president. Into won't me absolve the president from whatever that happens within the government. No. Also, we are saying that it's a mambono and yet the right way. Into whatever the national organizer said, and I said near Samia Uku Eka. He spoke with facts, with evidence, veritable, where me bro from the Yakos evidences or near Wohu near Mahama ye, and I said Kandi Mahama ye, a witchy answer or can Asem into one intro. And they say someone I said. That 10 million no, and I said sorry 10 billion no. Eya Mahama de project bia opeso ye bia the 10 billion neka. I don't know hope it's about 10 billion. Wanyo ya hu 2013 up to now.
But I know that a young crankre now you saw near buying a boom ayo.
Onua sa anya kra na ona ukojina hode poma ebo from so beya. You should do something. I was so you be magana for who say ne wo kan ye no one din tranch rom. E den na ye. Wanya hwe apart from say ankrankra no e den na o ka kire omo a omanse ama so ye omanpanyi na che say onu nkrofo ekwa kodidwa anase okopɛ mmoa abre Ghana na edru baby na nkrofo na ma na che say wanum kasa e na nye de anase niema e wo so de to ototo e wo wafa no wanye ne ye nti obia enhwew emfa ne sika emboboa abra onim ne sika ne kwakoye what you say anase yemfa ne say we may person me alleged this is alleged I'm purporting. It could have even been that the other partners and as a partners no who says sikana e was some de bam no o mama project na ye den sikana kosoro abu project na was some ye nti was some ye den o masan machi and this man is known for that Mahama ye nim no papa no ye nim no pa papa no enye say ye nim no
I am money di Mahama sir.
Mr. Candidate Mahama.
Former President Mahama.
Please, Candidate Mahama, don't force me to say what I can say. Or your president.
I shouldn't force you to say what you can say. At the end of fact, I shouldn't force you to say the fact.
I don't use only one word. Meka Candidate Mahama, no ma President Mahama. Omuna hit in the ban, no ma Mahama. But yenyina subject under discussion, anameboa. But ni DSM meka say former President Mahama. Meka Candidate Mahama so enye so bad into Mr. Wa Edu baby amamenka. Look, a lot of them are calling President Nanado. Sami Jemfi atena studio have
enye studio
other studios. Other studios. Enye me ha. Entino.
Njojo me ha enye saba.
Say enne and medical kind Mahama President Mahama or kan sema and a former president or kan sema onni so. Way back time oye minister no MP no one say at the time now His Excellency today, Minister Attorney General, the same Kande Mahama ekojina Parliament. I can say the 40 Ghanaians were murdered in Gambia, and he has pictorial evidences. Okay, so no evidences were on. At the time, I know AMP. You pushing. One man that evidence ama. The only evidence that came were 6. What I say, and you know, we didn't try my gun for whom, and apart from why I say 200 senior high schools, they do send out to me. What shall I say about when to man yenina? Wakan sempi ewo Ghana ha went manye. Enti obeka kra na Ghana for ayam share say we ya kan obeya na say onye. Ba yenim say onye na obeya kra na onye mani nye ye san say ne ohwehwe no iska. Sika bana fa waje ewomu na ohun say eya ye hia no apia ni chief of staff Julius konokoye we ana say wo konokoye we na so sika na e ba no de ompia ma no nko enti no enye nne ene yahu President Mahama ne waye anase ne oka so beye yahu da enti se Samia Wuku epie no oka se look Ghana for say President Mahama say or the $10 billion eba beye project one demand anka say any other project impo infrastructure where baby obetimi anyesika infrastructure and the employment and the infrastructure is very temporal. Most of them are temporary jobs. Oye mason, oye carpenter, ye project we na asa, usika eko. They are very temporary employment issues that comes there. But most times no, opese oya no akase infrastructure. Yes, ene visible and microphone. But as a meno ete ha yedin komo, mu actually Ghana for no. President Nanado is cutting short for huge infrastructure project. Ameno ebeka ho asem. Edoson. And it shouldn't be like about 4 years, then yetimaye. 4 years. Mahama ebe trainee, can the Mahama be trainee next funny teacher for be one form no. Sankrofoni nyina na efa. Economy aye basa. Ana bibia den or the infrastructure no. Sa economy na ye stabilize no. And sa infrastructure na den aba enne we have started His Excellency the President has started washase cut sort for major infrastructure project in this country. And they are here. We have a weekly project I establish. And trust me, ni nyina wo hanma mebwachiro. Enti no enye se yaba na 4 years a year then or Mahamosi or ye way or see schools or yes we are His Excellency is going to do more or be ye abro ne Mahama ye. Enti no onua se oti baabi na utie mi anopa ya. Ye nyina ye nim ne President Mahama wa beye. Wa ye ko wantima anya ne o ka ye mpo. Na o se momma no kwan ema no be correct ni mistakes. Ghana yemfa nye corrections o. O de Ghana ye correction na e obi daache e na o de ye corrections no. Inti no yemfa president enya correction. Mesro. Ni project na o ka 10 billion ne de. Waka bi wanye da yenhu Ghana fo enhu. Inti e ma ne nsa mra e ma na chi e meka se opese o ye biom. Ye nyini ndi e na ye nyini ndi nso. O ka asem kwa na the most interesting thing is say oya candidate mpon o kan asem na vice president nso akoka asem fro o kan asem na the vice president candidate professor Jena na Agyemang no nso akoka asem fro yes the vice candidate Mahama say he will retain and I say Obama national what's the name training allowances oba on cancel he will maintain it but na say ya ura ayi ya mame Jena na Agyemang ekwa upper east eko kan say what's the name teacher training allowances no yen cancel ye inti na ono President Mahama any ne vice no candidate no eden na omo ka kire Ghana fo na che say omo nya no ba kumpo na omo ye campaign the president e kan we ya na ono so akokan we cancellation or no cancellation if na ye Ghana eko inti Ghana fo mo hwe hu say yesi ye mistake na akoto ababiem ama President Mahama no wasen aba ye madache ena ye didi agro ye nyuma ena ye didi agro ye masku ko ena ye didi agro ya ankasa ye tena ana say ya setena ena ye didi agro enti misre ye Samia Wuku kan ye no we are challenging Mahama ana say candidate Mahama say wantima anye $10 billion Hope City na enenso ontimi enye we
okay better say how you need 100 points na Delali
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we say you. Okay, make sure.
Ade.
My first akwanya we so achia we tie for. Muntie na no pa we. My first akwanya we so achia His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the incoming President of the Republic of Ghana, 7th January 2021. Metsia Miankasa, me parliamentary candidate for Utu Senya East. Honorable Phyllis Nakoyo Okuno. Na Miankasa, me constituency chairman Stephen Ofusu Ajari. Ajari, I mean, in some amity, say, me brow free MPP, okay. I say, Potokase, Yebeka Bibi say it's just a paralysis of analysis. Because if you're in seminar, or connected the dots. Now we be sound say does the NPP as a political party or even the moral right to talk when it comes to Obia who keeping the promises. Majay, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Your presidents are Sebi, who can a track record when it comes to infrastructure. Akolakra waited 10 years. Can admit and testify. Say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, obey a president of the Republic of Ghana. Ejuma or yen. It's visible. I'm not surprised. Admit it. Say what President Mahama did is visible and you can verify. Yes, starting from even the issue about health, because COVID to Ghana, COVID we always say yes, starting with the issue of health. Now tell me, because Asem we say NPP ni owahanum. And my J, this is a serious political program. So we no Utimika one regional hospital ever built by the NPP. Me, I will not come to your studio again. He's here. One regional hospital ever built by the NPP as a political party. I will not come to your show again. You see, even the nurses are who say nurses and in Amhonum. Almost sorry, I'm not nurses. They were trained in a teaching hospital in a nursing training college. In Tiana, so be Johnson President Mahama. Nurses for movie school. And one page you mom. I want to dare him. Mention one hospital.
But this current government, Nana, they are swab from some regional hospitals.
And that is even more ridiculous. My J, you see, I know that sure say NPP as a political party led by President Nana, they are not serious. They are taking the good people of this country for granted. Till 2016, by this time, President Mahama was going all over the country commissioning projects. Now you are going over the country cutting salt. And you want to compare the two? What kind of analysis is this? Me say, the nurses that you are talking about, the medical doctors you are talking, mention one hospital. President Nana Danko Akufo-Addo no see ya employ this nurses in. It should be, you see, sometimes we should have the humility. Now you fuck Ghana for serious. Now who say the mere fact say better does not mean sir we are more intelligent than the people who are listening to us this morning. And if it's a next now you want rate hospital, only the President Mahama is here now. University of Ghana Medical Center, but for President Mahama in vision. Tama honorable down Botwe, your friend said Napo and Co. When they contracted the COVID, can't find a mark. You should be humble enough and admit say what President Mahama have done. It will take another 100 years to even be able to compete with President when it comes to infrastructure. Now you see, listen to another analysis. Also, President Mahama infrastructure that's not what. Infrastructure that's not what employ people does not bring about what we call permanent employment. You make this analysis? I don't get it. So next no Agyemang hospital, you are talking about it's a temporary employment. It's not person. You are talking about teacher now, President Mahama community day senior high school. What's the idea? Are you calling it temporary employment? Can you compare that to your NAPCO, which is a temporary employment? So what kind of analysis is this? Say you school, you better now. You catch yourself, obesity hospital, you're employing conform and you're permanent and you're temporary. Tell me one policy, social intervention policy. I think we have gotten to a point in this country. Let's elevate the debate to another level. Nowhere in the world can you implement social intervention policy without infrastructure. Can you implement national health insurance without hospital? Can you implement free SHS without hospital? And then minute is here without President Mahama secondary school, without secondary school built by Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Tell me how you have been able to implement the free SHS. Without hospitals at NDC, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, YNC hospital. Tell me how you would have been able to implement your national health insurance. And I'm new TSC, you could a national health insurance, my J. I want to ask this question. Yet TSC, my J, Yamin Pengu. Or being in a house, and I say, we can't bono. No, shift from now, the person is in coma. My J. Ya didn't pay you cocoa, you may be sent to be a command. Where's your national health insurance card? But imagine so, we are in Kenya and there's no medical facility. How do you access medical service? No, be on Osei hospital. Osei nursing training college. Osei medical schools. I said, you need training doctors to work in a hospital. No one can say, no so near here. No, be a service or didn't no keke. Promises. No one making promise, phantom promises. And you also are APP. How do you make such comparison? How? Because when I sit down here, I can see the biggest market in West Africa. KJT market. Said you man. You see.
But I know one more. I can say the amoye ni nyina no. Mo second term ni mu. And amoye. Why no about first term no more? Why the capital?
President Kufuor.
Yeah.
Tell me, I'm here. President Kufuor had 8 years.
Yeah.
Now is almost 4 years. Tell me one regional hospital built by President Kufuor.
Osei hospitals about 205, but not regional.
Built by President Kufuor. University, full-fledged university built by President Kufuor. You're here. President Kufuor 8 years. Now almost 4 years. One full-fledged university built by the MPP government from 2000 to date. One regional hospital built by the MP from 2000 to date. You don't have that track record. One full-fledged, and yes, we are not talking about expansion. One full-fledged secondary school built from the scratch. Tell me about it. So you see, when you are doing that comparison, then you feel the same, they are damned, then you see, and then the more so well before the more. When you go to Cape Coast, Kotokroba Market, by original minister, serving this amount party for Munamusi. The Cape Coast Sports Stadium, Munamusi. Your friends say, what do you call it? The Terminal 3. You see here in that present, and now you down Kakufan. Duty free shop, or their money, Baba, Munamusi. And the more Tom, even the airport, Munamusi. So you see, let's talk about the specific. Let's talk about your friends. The specific. It's so better than one. So President Mama, one. President Mama, one. When Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, catch a Ghana phone now, so we're to a Bank of Ghana. And for that matter, and yes, see a borrow, we can industrialize this country without borrowing. How much have we borrowed? Almost about 138 billion. What is there to show? We saw Mamuso, Sikano, Lona Muboro, and Juana Moyen, you see. And then I make a say, and people, you don't understand their logic. In one breath, it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. And boy. In another breath, who can't just say, and alone now watching now. I don't get it, Chairman. I don't even get it. And then who catch a Ghana phone? You say University of Ghana Medical Center. You was a Photoshop. Rich Hospital, you see a Photoshop. Kotokroba Market, you see a Photoshop. Your friends at Terminal 3, you see a Photoshop. And then the same Photoshop project, no. Oh, catch a Ghana force, and then I move to music. What kind of logic is this?
Hope City. I don't know about one more year went to me and see now nay or man penny that was about 10 billion infrastructural project. I don't know heavy infrastructure.
You see, when we ask that question, I think it's all kind of crowd. Magzi, as a country, what is here? You are supposed to so be creative and creating an enabling environment. So Anquan be so be partner government and also government. Maybe I may be person me this project. Not all launch it. Not somewhere along the line. It doesn't materialize. How does that become a blame of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama? Now how many times now again? Magdi, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia by Sigabe he no ma remember catch some China. 90 billion dollar garden property. Siganaba. One city craba. One city crown. So does it mean sir when Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia free China because so they've almost striking is some president we are talking about 19 billion one delegate publish it aba not even a cent crown aba. So you see any make catch them people for say some person you can't about to conform to me for failure or promise. The president Nana Danko Akufo has no moral right to even remain as the president for even a one day. This is president who on the 16th of January call Kumasi Sports Stadium. I go catch a Ghana phone as a media member practice family and friend. And no buy and one a classical definition of family and friend. For the history of this country, the Baba man appointment, the Baba mama many man appointment. The family and friend echoes my man. But yet President Nana Danko Akufo to talk about it. And you see, let me conclude by this. When we talk about corruption, my G, you see, that is the last thing I want to hear MPP member talk about it. corruption and now corruption say corruption say I think can say woman man corruption to the extent say na President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo under the Fourth Republic only the only president and collegial friends say he's a corruption clearing agent and the corruption at the presidency boss scandal 5 million contaminated oil report in the crowd by that's what has happened. It's only under President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo all the time he has been misled. The Mary offense renovation agreement. I see he has been misled. More inflating. No. Today you are talking about it. And now Mino Kasa is here. The issue about diversion of premise poor. And then Minister Abeka says Minister Ninya Bema on the diversion. What has happened about it? And now Mino Kasa procurement breaches. Procurement authority boss no waiver. Violation of the procurement law and no waiver. And then what President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo has no principle. To the extent that my jail, I hear debate. I want tamale. You beside President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo say, how do you intend to fight against corruption? Or say, I intend to use the Anas principle. Satam na no kasa wan kasa me perro footage. Or say the Anas principle. Anas principle ko teachers bisi. Say video, feeding gadot. Or je bribe. President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, I'm so your perro video. Then he doesn't believe in the Anas principle. And then President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Honorable Kennedy Japan, they're not catching about the flags of what is going on there. A+ Winima may catch so on the 27th of February 2017. President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo at today and I say, Nipa ba ku atama me victory speech. Me refi se maboni was A+. Or say now your Bhutan team about me presidency me campaign A+ Asem no kind. Or say mo call flag staff also they are two thief for staff on no kind. So you see when we talk about corrupt Crow and associate, what we kuta $1 million. Adi man an individual. Abra adede kwan sebi the auditor general cast all fight against this. Say no, we will be now so fighting against corruption and the president Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. He will rather sack you, he will intimidate you, he will harass you. That's what is happening in this administration. And finally, you see, my J, minimum my J. What you say minimum say who program me the fatty, my J. The whole world, the only agency, and now one of the agencies, when it comes to corruption, or fighting against corruption, or exposing corruption all over the world, Transparency International, my Jamie Wana.
Yeah.
Over Ghana, local chapter, and your friend, Ghana Integrity Initiative.
Mm-hmm.
This is the ranking where you say, and you're Ghana for in the whole world. Or say, CPI, Corruption Perception Index, under His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. 2013 was 46%. 2014 was 48%. 2015, 47%. 2016, and President Mahama, one body home bonding crowd, when you're 41%. Now let's come to President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. My dear, dear President Mahama, body home bonding crowd. That is the best of President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Send me my cultural exams. Now me, my bone crowd, me the lady mean 50%. Now I also need my dear no. Me worst and you're best. And you have the moral right to talk about corruption. So you see, I want to tell the MPP say, hey, we are ready to debate on the issue.
Okay.
Yeah, but say it sure say me oba Kasua Magdi. Kasua Polyclinic. Kasua Interchange.
All right.
A 2-bus seminar, 24-kilometer road called Masama. I can mention project upon project I have Kasua. Mention one you cannot mention. You talk about comparison.
May I say. Now, Mame call a year Kennedy Nana Kwame Samoa. Bennett.
Majari.
$10 billion infrastructural policy framework or my penny boss or my penny dada Mahama boss.
I don't think he.
Yes.
So what's the big deal?
Big deal, Dennis.
Big deal, Dennis. What's the big deal?
I be before so to me.
Now promises in you be that Ghana. Jerry, me ya na me baha ya no akofa we no manifesto di behama adwene sa ada na me de won ka me manifesto ni enkan was. Wonim san krofo bi anu amene omuti ai akromfo twetwentwe atayifo ne anu omuti hasi.
I don't know describe what sir.
Na le yan kase president bi atayi urefia.
And I say nya papa obi ka sa na atayi.
Na pipi fo nya atayi. Na ndisi fo ya atayi. Omu mi anu ya akromfo ne anu omuti anu mu wi Ghana.
Ben ka so mo ya.
Omu wi Ghana man. Jerry, bi an kwa asem no so. President Mahama say what the $10 billion ebe boost to economy no. But me mamu de nka me free say a big deal. Because I been preduasa. Say what do I no don yura e bi wo. And na promises in so dey say me ameti he ya me be ye hopefully presidential candidate. Must start my promises. Dey me ba me de be ye. But the most important about the promises is say oba obeye. That is the most important. What they want no beka. Nani yono. That is the most important. President Akufo-Addo, so about my promises, even Otia Konyansu says here, crowd so my promises, and I'm a boy. COVID-19 and saying yeah, one of his speech, well, my promises will be see 88 hospitals. Ana wama.
Waka.
So waka.
Washa.
At the end of his last speech, no beka say, was so a best shift here next year. Ana. Jalmi no din komo. So I saw a best shift here next year. COVID-19 ana me boa.
88
na ye beto abebe de wonu se ye beto ama no. Nti anto ama no na chese wadi Ghana fo hwamo. Menua ye pegana ye pegana nkoso. Se bi mpredu spread ze mahama wode na no na aka se Ghana fo beji atum no mbeto abade ama no na ebebe ma me asese se wobeye ana wonye ne de. It is up to the hand of the good people of Ghana so be vote in the power. Say de ye ka menua no mienu kan nyina ya no baba ye. Because e bi aban mum kura mum mienu malusu me na mi be wini. Etimi nya wini aban na je se boshe na mum mienu mu hye ye nyina ma di Ghana fo hwamo. Menua the fact of the matter ni say yagitum se President Mahama wa Ghana be ye president na nya niam nyina and wo fulfill as his term of the presidency. Yagitum San yagitum se President Akufo-Addo awatiso yi enya niama a waka nyina na wo ye anye biala ye wo president bi Ghana wa promise bibi a wa anye bibi da ana se obaye wasimeye se ma anye bida obiala babkana oye bi ede magana na monye ni nyina na obetimi aye enu nti amanyo sam aye ntoaso adwuma ye nyina ye toatoaso efisa wonfiti preko President Mahama Oma administration Omsi school no ombaye no progressively meboa na do dan kwase dabi awasi starting sesi ayete se Kwame Nkrumah bai omkofa Kwame Nkrumah bai general secretary of UGCC that time a bai was independent no yama ye time kakra no wasi dabi independent ne ye nya abade ne ye gini sesi obia ne kwan a wofa so obuni man no hyehye niema efa ne kwan so. Enti sana amamuo etie se President Mahama se bi mpredu asa wakwa akotena nchen na wohunu se eniema bi affairs wo ya antwa ye no wati akira kwa hunu se dabi ade we ni ade we ya me ya ye nti na ama me kontizesi amaba betena kire die masesa ma adwensa ne me ba meyese wo ya anye bia wo ye ma ndisi anase wo ye ma Ghana fo wo ya mbo Ghana fo we welcome it. So obeba na odi be ye adwuma enu ne hia nyesa be odi na no problem na one problem Ghana for your fan say on say ebo hye de ye ntake obia ye nchi police na say kaya ade akia hye bo na nka wani so na nka ya chiwa enka me sure say amanyoni bia betena Ghana because amanyofo wo mu ni wo mu bo hye so from MP to the president himself ko bia beko. This is the time I was say Ghana 40 million say oh shaba you will hold your accountability nyasa wo be kan keke de agi vote ya ba kwa akoto ba ya boshe we kura de mu nkitoa ebeka 2 months am ya to ba afena ebona ankasa papa na ankasa ebeba we de prapra kwam because Ghana for unu say politicians shaba wo mu niso enna na mu say Ghana for any choice for the third force party ntino MPP and this nti obi abeshaba na abadani problem ama Ghana na ya dia ye what third force na nka Ghana for do ma dwen be ma me no ma pam san krofo emienu e di new party aba enka bon so kwhye bo a ubedi so President Mahama so ati akonwa so hyebo ebi na menua yi kan nyama bebre wa anye wakwatena che no ahunu se me ba me 10 billion e be boost the economy for infrastructure or whatever eye good a me de senko timi bana ko timi di so no ko ya ebebo Ghana mabunu amobia nya adwuma mu aye nanso eno so ni problem no President Akufo-Addo osiso ogusu hyebo se odi bone so na wo ya eboa Ghana mabunu amomu nya adwuma ye. And what's the big deal about this year? Abaye brohaha wo kromo ase wo biala sori a wentimi nya and ya monim se wo mu ntimi nya de na mo mfa ma me na menye because me de metimi aye se monim se this ntimi nya na Ghana fo mu gitum pa sa President Mahama ntimi nya de na bu gitum za na na ado oti akonya so onu so ntimi nya de a enya mesra Ghana fo se mo mfa ma me na na ado ba wo se mo nso ne hwe mo so ono ahwa awi a eye mo ma ne nkotena ase send your most president Mahama here, you know, a man a quatranse no. Mama President Akufo-Addo so quatranse. na mo nso me so me hwe na mo mfa ma me na afi ho no manya choice 3 etimu ba wunu do betimi ayi adwuma no de aboa Ghana fo na tobe we ya wo mu ye we mu ntimi nye ya disa tobe we ya chia from 1992 between NDC and MPP enano na me kan say ya to aba we pa na se Ghana fo anto aba ya amame no mu kotoma president Kufuado ana president Mahama na wo mu ba na me hia Ghana ni bi na Ghana ni ka say we your friend say aba we dia wonya ade dia me se wo kan ya na bo wasum pow.
Sir?
Yes.
I know better move.
Because why would him say ban one yard and I got to a bar man or nothing yesterday, but they would say, why would him say NDC ye? I want you to say MPP ye. Kotu Abama UPP. Now UPP Mrama Emra Power. No mama the good choice. Now Kotu Abama woman Michiana Kajo say, I had Dion, my boy soon pine, I had me catch now and went here. And Tigana for said you must free NDC. Na monsieur free MPP no mama the third first party UPP mama yesuya kwan ye take the country ye move the country for ye emabunu and ye adwom because of say this ni MPP for nya di maburu hwamo omo mu ababuru wo mu fa maburu nya hwe and mabunu no so we have been little ourselves see be push ye forward and na mo say nti na nkrofo we afa ye nkoa say ye tie ni aye krom ya dane nkoa ama amanyofo bi no ma say bi mpreduasa and company 40 say NDC na company 40 say MPP a ye di kura jam say munye kura no ye na mo amaburu no wo mu ba 60 years 70 years company 4 sika kase no wo mu wia no wo mu die and wo mu say Ghana for na dura bato a wo mu di 2 cities asa beto Ghana for adwene say munye nkoto aba ma me me ba ma ye 10 billion project me ba ma ye 88 hospital me ba ma ye sei sankrofo emianu na me chwo mu say wo mu na di Ghana ewo di Ghana hwamo ama mrantie ni mabawa ye tikromo ye ho biabra se we abrantie kura ahwe a wunya nice girl kura mpo no afa nice guys nyina nkokora fo sisi wo mu na sika go mu nsem okay nkokora fo ya nice guys nyina because what untimi ntwa take it fa ni nko Dubai untimi sidan ema no untimi ntoka ema no edi ya guys anka ye betimi ani o maji ya ni kakra nkokora fo ya sa agi aboso alright ana abehunu yo boy no ani maame panimu a wadi 60 70 nenam because maame no so nkokora fo ani mpe this is Ghana for you are sa nkrofo emienu America so mu ya kromfo yi MPP NDC a omu bo Ghana ka omu di Ghana hwamoi na wo da so te Ghana da ka se media me NDC ni media me MPP ni at long last na de koma kwa akoda at long last na wabusuafo ehwo kire wo mu dia moma Ghana you should descend na mu hunu se dabi sa nkrofo we adada ya che mum yentie UPP fo no na wo mu di omu won hyehye pa ene niema pa ade ma Ghana
medase haye ni 100.9 na kwame Asamoah Kenneth and out in Kano Dima.
Yeah.
Now so about yes. Because of time, it do come boom into with let's say 3 minutes, you know. So be comment on a year you see and results now or provisional numbers not the buyer now. NDC for so say 1 million into. So bit my year, it's all within your time.
But mame and can be to be emfa the lally. One say ya bahane ye kasa ono ankasa ka let's give anasema yemfa a book akrama Ghana for but odintro kakra bi look that is pure falsehood or say we have sold the Ghana airport or our airport
and also about to sold
please no or can one say when ono kasa on one say kasa me chire I write everything he said
Ghana airport in the crowd there has been a statement from Ayekotoka Wamaka say
and na make say
woman ready say woman ba beton airport and yes statement of facts that is correct
that's a big lie typical of the NDC and they keep doing that and I say maybe onim ne koso Ghana ebia he doesn't also read he doesn't listen on radio on TV and so onya aware say currently and this week, President Eko Kate sword for 400 bed capacity maternity and gynae block. Onim 400 bed capacity, maternity and gynae block. Ubisa question say, Okachen say hospital there CB, MPP CB. No, or running yet to another angle say
regional hospitals. Yes,
these regions have already had hospitals, and there are very pertinent areas where we need to put resources. You think we should go ahead and put those resources there? Don't we think governance are a priority? I will say, then, prioritize it and say, then, the resources. Into say, region B, our hospital B, now, ebi our manager, some of them are not up to standard, but this is governance. Yeah, they call him. Yeah, when you're not calling him, yentimi nye bibia at a go. What you say? You don't sit here, metna and say you more 10 regions, no MPP. A hospital, yes, you 10 regions. And I walk out correcting say, Mark correcting say, yes, 205 hospitals under the President Kufuor in between 2001 2008, and also regions. This is lies. Omokana o ya chomwa no more than omano, and we shouldn't be doing that. Ghana for yes a lead your monty all the time my kind of cre. What I think you've just failed the communications authority more party no. But on a lighter no momento also. Osanka on T cross say your bibi say Ghana hospital project. Won't that. Won't you put that in our manifesto? Won't that. And then I say ga East and I say whatever. Mark, what is I don't know. President Eco Commission over 80 best capacity. Won't that. Won't that.
But ga East it was started
Please. Yes.
Previous government.
But if we have come and we have continued and done, so you should know, and money intro say hospital then yeah, please. But now radio so can be a Ghana for who say, oh, Ochinano, yeah, the year Juma. I think Onya, Yanko aye.
Easy figures in the okay.
No. One say NDC before say. Yes, shall say registration, and I say easy shall say registration. There were other issues about. Initially, NDC and Gentum say, Yankoya registration. Look, omo communicators like the Lally and other people, omo jina radio so ebi ebodia ebi kansem say registration and maso. But they agreed. Omo tia say limited registration there Yankoye. Aya hypocrisy. The NDC plays hypocrisy. They turn around. They what favors them? Not Ghanaians. So nyomo pe omo hwe say ebe yomo fe no omo ka. But niebe Ghana for them. They don't do it. Omo nye. Eye den na yakoye limited registration. Within that same period, you bet me there new voters clean register. Yaya ene free ankra. Oko Brazil ba ya nchi untumunti no. Oti radio so TV any na o ka say figures no there's duplication and there's whatever. Yes, but let me tell you, my man can't be insured. The EC has already even admitted that voters register no they need to be some work or there's supposed to be some work to be done. Or say I think it's a minus kakra ewum and they need to validate it. Say EC ahun say we was say yeah 3 days in na o kan sa asem no. Just after Elvis Free Yanka, on also by out because they've detected that some minors are still there, so they will do some work, cross-checking, and delete them. And where they suspect that they are foreigners, of course, something needs to be done. You can't allow Ivorians and other Burkinabes to come here and vote. They are not Ghanaians. What you want to say? President Nanado. So unyo bi okatwia. I just say unya Ghana ni. Me grandma don't timi katwio. Onye twi ni. Once me twi na me kan kra enhye den yete say wo mark wo de no. Many Agyemang. And I say many, and I walk around only Agyemang. But you have registered. Men so my register. It is oh ya panyi why a minister that and I say yeah the agency be asha under the former government. One manage. I will send a Ghana city. Not just say opposition 4 years. Ordinary 4 years. How any show? I'm all can say my emphata.
Okay.
Onyana ya as a film.
All right.
Intini misromo. Omunya botre. EC Juma and yen MPP no. We will continue to support the EC to do what is necessary.
Okay, but that's it. Mamiko, Nana Kwame. Mamma offer EC figures no money.
Jerry, EC figures in the
UPP moso.
At the end of the will be best say start here ni kaka ni na akusi akutwa. In terms of the biggest job no there ye na EC no ade ba kwa na ye nwanwa no on said the old one no dey say aye dey. Nkrofo bi hihim. Enu nti ene ye be ye new one. Na ko ye new
enya nu nti o. O say machines no wo mo de beje adwuma
no machines no enya machine nko anu mu state here.
Problems, minor problems.
Enya dey na minor
problems.
Dey
foreigners.
There be dey old one and new one no.
Me kire say foreigners e wa ye register mu enti ye kwa ye foforo no.
The old one na wo kan.
Old one.
Enti that means say old one it was accepted say na eno so they make an allegation say na bibi sa wo. bloated and sana machines in the end in ebem.
Yeah.
It was the one like my brother was saying, say MPP for the no mujitum say my old register na bruti, another was in the course. Consistent. And I mean I was there. So basically, no, yes, it came out with the machines, was second matter. The main subject was bloated. And sana machines we ebem. Fair enough. We agree. Mm-hmm. We have agreed. Say yes.
Mm-hmm.
Abruti into your choir for.
Yeah.
And our machines in. Yeah, let's take it. And we almost say minus abem.
Then to know you my Fremont.
Oh, sir. Yes. Not just we had they are registered. Whatever you do, no, you wouldn't be perfect. We are Ghanaians. We shouldn't be stand somewhere. Jerry, the fact of the matter is, me no answer first from the one, and I'm using Adrian. But after the register, me back out, me can for almost all my good job. That don't we in a year, Abua, Ama say, assume my name minor cases. Ebina say, who could you free more? Say, yeah. Na kojaki some praises bia ye free a quote unquote NDC or MPP
but areas ya me pa sure David sadia no NDC for enra na me ni otuko no na me ne ye interview ya ekoba ase na Asem ne ye banta sadia no ebesi de na yisi sorry ya bom so mu yidin bia afrim. It is not fit and possible sound
Jerry
because a challenge also your education committee a woman year juma
Jerry
woman beba abetre sampa when want to me improve the age want to improve the obey you the
say I see 32 challenge right 32,000 challenge right and amount for course our challenges no me my point of view ni say see a wo mu atimi aba to abekre say minus abem we abem problems aba even the new register spend almost about $130 million oh your problem oh entino dia ye benya problem eno na consistently na you people for ye ka say ye nto ye bo ansa na ye mpe right identification ye mfanye and as you use some digital system will be a sebe Ghana for it to catch every Ghanaians from the one year emfa problem mama say see ya koye ni one problem obo say saben say me the medical catch say UPP government ye ba power register we will do it another one and only the problem adabi ani sika because he can because yeah na we still don't believe this register e bi na wo mo ankasa aba out ebeka no anye ye kan o say MPP and say NDC for umbeti because still the register is broken.
Argument ye situating ye there.
And see
because yes for because minors and foreigners wo mo yet based on amount for mo challenge wo mo aye twetwe moment to improve. Omo na kasa ba say no argument na say divert na yes for say
what to dey bodwe ye nyanche dey fa ba mo. Is that what you are also telling me now? Yes, if one base of what challenges na and you be a register. I mean, I'm a register for. I am ya. I don't know where train easy people yet tell me. Yama almost specific. Yama identification. Yama omu. They are not actually even talking about the challenges you. And your challenges no kwasem no omu bano. Omeka challenges no kwasem ne kana.
Okay.
So what you say? And the problem is still exists in the register no matter what the circumstances, and we should accept the fact.
Delali. Mo hawa mo se munyi ade yi ne.
This electoral commission led by Madam Jane Mensah. Omo your recipe for disaster. No munti ase. Jane, you see, let me come to this then. I come from Ketu South constituency. Magji, when we talk about Ketu South, Magji, there were 3 traditional areas in Ketu South. But Obi Tina Accra Kotana Facebook. So he doesn't believe Krasa Ketu South and for 140,000 they even exist. And I said they should even the road should even be up to that. Magji, from Aplagu to Aplagu to Kleko. Ask anybody. I said from Kaswa to Sebi in Sawum. But somebody just sat down, created an impression. So that is the base. Oh, yeah, me on GD class and fall like that should even be in Ketu South. You deploy military and what have you. Intimidation one and what have you not in account. My dear, me or me auntie, Uko Buya, they've been there. My mom come from Adidome. My mom is the the Tom people. Among the official folks, who call Vidampa, he's been there for more than 15 years. Me no can say here, ni ID card and farmer because they assume that a foreigner. My auntie, who has been at the brief for more than 15 years, your friend Christian Dagadu, the voter ID card and farmer because you're so a foreigner. Meanwhile, the national ID card and the code register. See, we should not sit down here and create an impression say in this country there are people who are more Ghanaian than the other people.
But when him say adjudication committee, when
the Supreme Court Supreme Court rule, they told us that the primary source document is national ID card. So once somebody use the very same national primary document to go and register, also will deny and say he cannot possess the voter's ID card. On the basis of what? On the basis of what? Did we not see for the first time a military officer stormed a registration center, physically prevented people? When the MPP MPs, they say a Japanese are listening to him on TV3. Ekachi said the challenging process and nebulous, and for that matter, he's not ready for that. And there was an MP who sit in parliament, passed the CI. The CI needs us office will be and you're eligible so register. You pick a challenge form. Into an MP not say the process now is so tedious. Adding to no go through that process. But physically to prevent, but what is he trying to create? Chaos? Are we living in a jungle? Then see, another thing I want to say is that, my dear, how do you determine my age? What document would you use to determine my age? The only document you use to determine my age is the birth set. What was the ruling of the Supreme Court? You see, we are doing something in this country. One day, this country will get to a point, only God should save us. And then me know if you want to determine my age, the only document you need to determine my age, whether I am a minor or not, is a birth set. What did the Supreme Court say? When we were criticizing it, people said that things that we were engaging in politics. And then why would Madam Jane Mensah determine a minor age? Somebody should tell me, somebody should convince me. We are living in a country we are so hypocritical. We cannot tell people straight to the face. What you are doing is a recipe for disaster.
But determining age, is it the same say where you're citizen?
I'm saying
determining age.
They are inside. We are talking about foreigners and we are talking about minors. Minors in this
country. Minors on birth certificate. But that doesn't mean somewhere you're a citizen or you are not.
No, the point is there's somebody who could be a citizen, but a minor. Is that not it? So on the basis of that person not being eligible to vote, I said the age is not up to 18 years. Maybe one of my day. So now, how do you determine? Say I'm 18 years, or I'm not 18 years. How do you determine? It's not birth set. So birth set Supreme Court their ruling is that we cannot use birth set. It cannot be a means of identification. So you see, my day, tell me I'm casting his own. Aside everything, me papa own or casting me to them. Or say the land. Common sense supersede law. That's what he told me. Or says common sense is supersede law. It doesn't matter what is captured in whatever it is. Sometimes we need a simple application of common sense. And then as we speak, how do we determine that? Then when we come to a foreigner, to the extent that, look at what happened in K2 South. An MC walk to the queue and is the one who is determining who a Ghanaian is. How do we do that? How do we do that? So and we are talking about the fact that when the NDC Director of Election, Honorable Elvis, raised issue about the figures, and people are here, want to question him. When we held the first press conference in Kumasi, addressed by the Central Regional Secretary, Kwamisu, I raised the issue about padded figures. Didn't the Electoral Commission come out to admit? Did they not come out to come and admit? So, is this not the first time we have raised an issue that the EC has come to admit, said the NDC can say, your padded figures, they are no correct. So, what is all this? Is the Electoral Commission sacrosanct? Are they not subject to fallibility? So when we sit down here, we create an impression that the Electoral Commission under Madam Jane Mensah, they are infallible, they are maybe a sacrosanct. Then we are not being truthful to ourselves.
All right.
Okay, we want the sanctity of the process to ensure that this election queen. We believe in our track record. We believe in the candidacy of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. We believe in Professor Nana Chinopoko, an established woman to the extent of Kasa.
All right.
Every young person in this country value what he says. Say, restore some level of dignity and decency when you come to the vice president position. So we are believing the ticket.
All right,
we will not sit down for anybody.
To
manipulate the process. We will not sit down. For that way, it will not happen.
Better say the landlady. My main committee for almost 18 on Kebi. Maybe I'll pick your final comment. Or better be a final comment now. Or the baby comment the mawa. It's a same to everybody. Into David match time no. Who's a match time no. Maybe to match.
Opening kati emejo so.
You do yango.
Asori bani kwa ubukuru wa this year and okay Mamenche is the regional secretary. Yera Jesmondi. And I'm MP. Honorable Joseph. Yera Brand Campon. Michelle and okay. You see, Minion your Kata CCA. Our access to former President John Dramani Mahama, if your platform not friendly CCA or better, a ban critical or never for baby a military or mine. Master, we are Bama Bibra, your Kuta, Mamika Samuntro. Supreme Court, Nancy, 8 months. Or the less than 5 minutes, every case, another than Kufuado can say. Case, and yellow there. But on my interest in, were castle. That time, not former President Mahama and the deputy, white, who now count. Supreme Court, 4 years after Nancy, at the Asem, not the easy Mamina di Bima. Had the Uti video, young guy, I'll be 2 men for no. Had the Uti video, then Kaunianum being a free secondary school, tell you who near because and then another wapa. Yamrantiani and Maba were any free secondary school. And this year, buy back now. The green book or the sugar factory were for Lipa 17,000. Green book, no, that sugar factory, no, a Guyantan or Mampanida da Mahama.
Okay, Madam say, Mammy for from Marchi.
Akonta Mejonto.
You too.
Anapai Maminchia or Tio for no word mere phone now. Maminchia, Domico Benya MP Sala Address of the Obia channel. Incoming MPs who are now to Dr. Adnokisi. The ones who will be asked me tell Papa COP job to form from the Bonabas and from the IDP as I do a very Margarin. The best any for say. So, but now, Kunyaso. Now, the who see yellow pine. Now, the who school down quality what man, why Mayana. 2008. Give about the mama catcher say. So, your mind shall start. Now, the who was the school dying, what's hospital? Why you find Yamo Baswa? And you see, you're that down collar. And you got a topic and Nadia and his before and he is good is the hospital. I think I'm a move. A mamma, Yamamo, will put me on when you're out from no over hell or a moon. Get another by ordinary buyer on employment as watching them. Not copied by what and so forth the first month and the visible that channel. No name any man, Kayo for more than one Indian. When you're more Pagana for show, there's a price at another bar. No, this piece near Bagana school free. Now, one is 140, a woman cover you for years more. Party for your job, air cost, not doing for a diamond. When you're not their papa. So we don't give up on them. I don't want to pay. Oh, see, or man is getting enjoy them for a beer room. And then you're find another.
Okay, Madam say, Mammy fan of fro. Memoache? Yanko.
Family, because I've seen some of the use.
Okay.
Media government can say, I was a share the tell commission or me Ankasa, Tamna Baba, on Baba Register now, you know me again. But me who say, you want to my no, I may say, a swing. But I mean, just saying this for no idea, the tell commission for baby or many so. Yet I'm a chop for manifest in Umbra, I know for campaign message, never for your wound. And for your campaign, no one get a letter commission. Who cast some ever to Ghana for some, as you my power and pended and a day by year. I am when you campaign. No one get a coach. Let the coach in my vote.
Medas will be to us so. About your memoache. Yanko. Yamiadum.
I'm sure I'm chair on our bookings at 240. I was my Korean SPL. I'm sure my power. Mammy Professor Jenana, Opoku Agyemang. So I went to a marry now, say, you hero. A money in Adnatum, a mamma Swaginatum, the Juma Pan and the Casa and a home Brasility. Your time is in a Yamin Falls in Hinada, or your vice president coming 2021. Yamin Sran.
Maybe I told me more Chihuahua.
Major so, Margaret.
You too.
Medina and Aqua, Miss Liffy, Neighbor Town. Yama, Mr. Rizawuni. Also, a chocolate queen now for Batam.
It's a more from one day, no man, chia. I just said that day, Yanko. That's right.
Brian, you know, Wakasa. I mean, they have a cranity or Mary Monopalacania. Yawahama, voters ID card, Dadano. MPP Electoral Commission for they say, I voted and Kuala, the following next was so.
enti yentumu ni enya foforo ya tuagu ya ye foforo foforo iso ye ya so borders na wa say atwa ho abata enkwala ene foreigners wo so enti omu free na be shame enti ni dada na etotune ya ye foforo ya boka no na fa so be na wo so ate agba we ya na dwen say the open obey ya uba ye bibie no odo nsaso ma ye hwe airport kese ya maya Africa na obia tupamba behwe onko ba wa
enya no kra say airport ton enya no kra wo makase wo monton. That is not correct. That is not correct. Yo me da say ma me fa foforo na ye to aso me pancho me mo ache
me yo so ma Jerry
yetio
yo ma Jerry mo ene Agyemang pa odima Meet FM media group of media kaka me kan say be de wo a unu ya odi anka obi a metia no ena nana ke asida house note ma Jerry Debbie that day we then 24 shot that's idea we kokra them motiving t I give them the text there ya be new register almost over you can say over 8 in kwada and so mo register health insurance and mo dey register so we need a new register and this we are registered we less than a week now be catch say foreigners wo mo Dari you will be pray and my dear way and free. If that is what they are saying there, we need another new register. We have to have time, but we will vote this year. We will vote coming December 7th. We need new register, but register way and to about if that is what they are saying, you will be yes.
That's it, my main fa we match.
Major Sakontama Jerry.
Yetio Nana.
Mame mo abaso. Na ya kasafita bura na Eastern Regional Secretary Yura Jeff Kwadu.
So what the can't see under that? Now say to you.
Okay, mama sure. Mike, NDC no sabi wa beka ho abrage na Ghana for who say entro and wa beka ho no odie. Because you can't quite pa there. I'm telling you, NDC for pen no quite. You see, and why in the demand work say problem about human and to a person to ye. We and this is what I understand. I'm a Jerry. My year, Juma, when we said Juma, and my young from so to me, person, me correction. Where the NDC Yakan all come and net what 7 Yamia Bois when you school Ako and then never been my Jerry a program so Atma and I bragging. Yeah, will be a new Quenya. Yeba Mahama no quite motor, but free education but no. Ne papa yi free o, ama no go free. And then another dan ko kupo do the free education but mo bogu. Mo bo free education na gu na me ka kire awofo se. And then mo nka ko ba biti se afran place, ko ba biti se bro hafo. Ye ma men mo ebi mu do koko e ne si awoa, ebi mu pon mo ntoma, and o do mo ma ko school. And now wo me ka kire se, o ma NDC ni ya wa beta studio ho, e da da. Now, pump about Emma Mahama, Kazusa, and no education or ban one be good.
Let us say, anyway, doing Hannah Mede, afraid you be no, Mede AC. Na, my main share messages na, a bar, you know. Osman Salia Session Kunya. But I don't understand this opposition and DC leaders and members. They should stop disturbing us. We don't have enough ears to listen to them again. Let us say, anyway, the teacher constitution. You are more so just few days in opposition. The NDC are crying as the world is coming to an end. Greetings to me, Vincent Cancer. Buadu yo. Walanyo di Frakwetia. Now, Walanyo also say, GM had all it is to use the presidential power to make life easier, but he failed. Presidency is not run like remedial classes. I'll say President Abraham Lincoln said, if you want to forfeit the confidence and self-esteem of your people, you can never regain their trust. But I say, any Walanyo. Oh dear. Where's Jerry? Good morning. Oh. Now, also my name is George. I'm a banker. I've had one nice experience with one of their workers. That's loyalty insurance. Okay, I actually called the office and they gave me his line to call. Okay, loyalty insurance for me. That's it. Where's it? Yes, said the voter register is bloated with minors and foreigners after the new voters register. But you see. They are still complaining with those issues. Eric Okono, anyway. Ade, also, it is that time John Boadu must know he is a general secretary and not general security. Menchia South is never a border town, but the numbers are reduced from 6,500 to 3,500, including Bantamo for Ukrom. What John Boadu has to say about this one too? Yeah, that's say any also with him. No one the young builder. Also, the reason why I love my uncle JDM so much is that he can't work the talk. He can't work the talk because when he's given the platform to talk, he talks so sweet. I can't put into action. Yeah, that's it. Mistaken Sudieni. I say enough of shortcutting and empty promises by the super incompetent government. Our sanitation problems are aggravated in the country, and the sanitation minister is there scoring herself 85%. Okay, that's it. And also with the Abba. Akura Edieni. Also, Jerry, God bless you for the good work. Please, Samia Uko is right. Well, whatever you said about Mahama, it's clear that the NDC did not vote for their candidate Mahama to win power for them, but just to use his money to sponsor and still maintain the NDC party in opposition. The NDC guy must know that governance is not about projects, but rather social interventions for the taxpayers to enjoy. If you build schools and Ghana can afford pay the fees, then what is the essence? Madam Siakra, message, you know what? Just say me trust soon. We said that Nadi knew very well that he has failed Ghanaians with fake promises, and he doesn't deserve another term to steal more. But I'm not astonished to see Nanado stealing JDM project. Yo, once you hear that say name, Odia. Obi Bia send a message. But I must say, and nano pay. Final comments. Yes.
But the metam no ma MPP nino. Because no to our ya man more time now I'm fire spring.
Final comment so 1 minute to 20 minutes.
And somebody 1 minute ni can. It's wow the as issue you knew UPP. Your number no 050 575 0827. Ghana mabunu bia wope party papa John. No pese Ghana nkoso no. Omra me join UPP
050 575
2808
27.
Sese Ghana ni bia na ni abro wope Ghana nkoso. Na wope se ni yie mu ye die. Onya MPP ni NDC HD no ma join UPP ni move Ghana forward. Me time na kan ma menua MPP ni.
Dima, yetio.
Yeah, Mark. I think say dey kasa ne be we no. Me can say Dalali Kasaka crap. But ne refi say Jane and I say vice presidential candidate Jane ene Mahama omo kasa no enye pe. Na nu ya oka say cancellation no na enye cancellation. Ena Mahama ko kan say cancellation. Nti omo kra no omo nya no baako Mahama na say isi we okommend isi no e kan say omo ye adwuma Elvis every ankra waba out say enye correct but change no ne me pese me kire ne say ye ka say challenger na enye minus nko an ye wo wrong addresses ye challenging crofo okay obi Dr. Kwamna Minta Cape Coast North won say challenge no ni nyina e ka ho na ye ka say isi oye adwuma no nti so omo te ha na metum futuru ana say o me kan sema Ghana for benya isi ho tanya mesre no Delali onko non samra but hwe emre bi etwa mu president bi ka say ono onti obia o ka say o odwanfunu na wasia ba say ye man chance non correcting the mistakes Ghana ye mfa correcting mistakes ma Ghana ni bia enkotena ba bi enka say metoma Mahama na oba odaache o madaache na ode be den ode be correcting mistakes no na sika ni nyina no 4 years aka oba untimi ntu no 4 years ode be pen sika ba misro just a seconds say ope say you maintain free senior high school a oma enene onananom ebekọ a vote for Nanado so ope say you maintain we teacher ni ananesi
untimbo ni nyina unti just repeat me time so
so ope allowance sir no teacher ni a ope say vote for Nanado so ope new infrastructure hospitals and whatever vote for Nanado so ope employment recruitment a ye koso ye recruit teachers ene omo free universities aba vote for Nanado
okay,
but yenti obi ade etwam
Delali yes sir
Osei there wasn't an attempt to sell the airport.
Sell.
Yeah. or whatever it is to engage a private one. There was that. Maggie, this is a letter from the executive secretary to the president.
How can I authenticate this?
Maggie, I saw the minister and you fake out. Maggie, I can read it. The address that was on the 24th March.
What airport now? Let's send me to me and validate to me. Say, make your point.
Let me make progress. You see, Maggie, sometimes I na meet me down for MPP no more. I say, Maggie, the point is simple. You see, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. The Ope say, now we hear Juma or Unibank. Now we hear Juma or Capital Bank. Now we hear Juma all these loans and savings. Now sebi, and now me no kasi. Utifi because President Nana Danko Akufo-Addo, Egu Banks, Unibank, Egu Heritage Bank, Egu Capital Bank, all the financial institutions, GN Bank, Dr. Kwame Kwame, one of the established businessmen in the central region, even in its entirety, the whole Ghana. And then you go to Dr. Kwame Unibank. Then you talk about one of the individuals I said, my establishing financial sector. Dr. Kwame it be no Unibank. And then President Mahama na was a Kenyan OTF. And now your mammy now ban no Unibank. No more Capital Bank, or GN Bank. No ba ababet nefi because President Nana Danko Akufo-Addo. So you'll be now buy a Heritage Bank. And when you listen to the governor of Bank of Ghana, I say no kind. Or say the reason why I collapse Heritage Bank because an individual owns 70% share. How is that proper? Another thing said there's a matter pending before court. So your friends, what do you call the governor of Bank of Ghana have even determined the finality of what is even before court. So who you be a Heritage Bank I believe say you have confidence in His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. So when you be not say who was small scale mining, you were into small scale mining. By under the disguise of your friends going after Galamsey. Yes, seize your more excavators according to the MPP video we all watch. They are come on Mankasa party agent because according to them the party here is going into the 2020 election. Now and then with small scale mining company because they want to empower MPP supporters. I think you should have trust and confidence in His Excellency.
Small scale miners,
oh, my dear. A lot of these small scale miners. Some of them have legitimate documents as we speak. They've collapsed it. And on excavating your friends, what do you call it? The precious mineral, whatever act anyone. My dear, I see who sees it. What do you do? Do you give it to your party faithful? Per that law, 1998 was there.
One of them are more party for.
Oh, my dear, now on your video, and now on my Dimitri, on Abuke Japan, as more cafe call we see also on Lancaster himself, party folk, top hierarchy of the party. Okay,
but I say, I need 100 points now. And now, what my bed, you made you so your Prince Ishmael Dima, or your Western Regional Coordinator, the Mazongo Youth Patriot, now you're member of the MPP National Communication Team. What's your name? What's the Dalali so work? Or you're member of the NDC Communication Team. Now, would do to senior ESTDA on your communication officer on the chairman of Fusua Jeremy Chanapa. Now, Chairman, what's it? With Chairman. And National Chairman of my UPP, your friend Kenneth Nana Kwame Samoa, on so Ebabeka, your home UPP, said ya Okayanom, on so Obabeka, your home Ewaha. Midi the McJerry or say Agyemang, Pius Bedu Bans in the Bomichidon, Peter Squad in charge of the social media handles. We don't be asking. Yami Adamada said they be saying Eddie Asamidika. Eddie Abrasabi the DJ Toze. And now Oba Beji Ejano. Now Oba Beji dear, no futu we dear. See Honorable Boniface Abubakar Sadeko too.
Tomorrow ya, Monche you, ye politicians dear, ye they are no yet. Honestly, and Tokwan Tokwe see what Ghana